everyone. I've just come to share with you a traveller's notebook that I've made, and this one again is using A Winter's Tale by ARTYmaze, and I will link that below. There is now, I think, there's going to be a traveller's notebook size in this kit, but I used the original sized kit to make this and just used pages that I could use well within a traveller's notebook size, if that makes sense, because some pages don't always work when they're full-size journals. So like I said, hopefully now the traveller's notebook size is now up in ARTYmaze's shop, and like I said, I will link that below. So I'm so in love with this kit. Traveller's notebook size is, where's my ruler? Had a bit of a clean up and I can't find anything. 8 1/4 by 4 1/2, and this is the paper on the outside, and it's been sewn onto some heavy white cardstock so that it's nice and sturdy. And we just have a organza ribbon closure that is detachable, it's not attached at all, and we have the signature sewn in. I've made an envelope here, an envelope pocket I should say, but there's nothing in there and you can tuck things inside there. One of the images from the kit just backed onto some dictionary paper, which I think is Greek, and we have a ruffled trim, some cheesecloth, some bling, and we have 2 snowflakes. Excuse my fingers, are all inky fingers. So yeah, the snowflakes on them, picked them up the other day from, I cannot remember where, the pound shop, Poundland here in the UK. So this is one of the pages that I managed to turn into a traveller's notebook size. It's still got the deer here, and then we have the deer here and the stag, and this is one of the envelopes from, not the envelopes, the pockets from the kit. Now if you've been watching ARTYmaze's videos, she's making one as well, and she made some tags. Right, before I go into my tags, I'm going to show you the tags that she done. She has scanned some of them and has got them as a freebie in her shop, so I will link that. Like I say, the website will be linked below anyway, so if you go to the freebie section you will see this and you can print it out. So all the kind of mixed media work is already done for you, and you can just print it and just embellish it how you like. And she's also got some word quotes that are quite apt for, it's all about winter and snow and snowflakes and stuff, so you can print that off and you could maybe stick them on the tags or do whatever you like with them. So that's that. But when we were talking last night, I didn't know she'd done that, so I had attempted to do my own. So I didn't add images on it, but what I have done is used papers and book pages and gessoed and inked and stamped, and then I printed out some of the words that she's got. I've printed them out onto some vellum and I've just stuck that on there because I know they were going to go into tight pockets. I couldn't really heavily embellish the bottom, so and I've just inked them up at the back. I think there's 4 of them throughout the journal. And then we have a journaling card which has been backed onto some white cardstock, and we have a doily and a paper bag, and I've done some blue stenciling. And someone asked me the other day what blue it was I used. It was this, Faded Jeans. It's the only blue ink, distress ink I have, so that's what I used. Some lined paper from the kit, and there's this nice fancy design around the edge. I made a pocket with one of the journaling cards, and I also printed them words out onto just matte copy paper, and I just cut it out and it said woods in winter. And then in here we have tags from the kit. They've all been backed onto white cardstock and inked up around the edges, and we've got some white eyelash trim there. Another journaling card with some eyelash trim and some crocheted trim. And then here we have one of the little envelopes, and inside there I've just popped 2 little journaling cards. That one's upside down, so they just pop in there, and that goes in there. Got some dictionary page, some Edith Holden with some holly and berries on there, some music paper, plenty of places to journal. Excuse me a second, I'm doing a video. Pockets here with a tag, and they've been backed onto white cardstock. I know, as soon as I normally warn everyone that I'm doing a video, and I didn't. It's my own fault. Someone's just coming out saying, excuse me, mum. One of the journaling cards which I just made into like a tuck, again with the deer on there. Another paper bag, excuse me. Here I done a flip out, and on the flip out I used some of the lined paper from the kit just to line the inside of the flip so that you've got journaling space, because if you're like me, you can't write in a straight line. I end up going like up or down or just all over the place sometimes. I need lines or squares. Some of the embellishments from the kit, I've just done some die cut some scallop circles and just pop them on there, so that's that page like that. And then here I just made a pocket using one of the pages, one of the images, some book page, some trim here with some bling, and a tag from the kit. And this one kind of matches that because it says create your own magic, and it says the same on here. This is actually a double pocket, but I've got that tucked in the actual pocket. Another book dictionary page, some Edith Holden. This is one of the other pages that I managed to use. This is another tag that I made. Instead of Andrea in hers, she used lots of white texture paste and stuff. Well, I don't have the stencils to do it because I can never get hold of them. So I just used some of my mixed media stamps, like the circle ones, and I done it in black because I didn't have any white ink. And I did try doing it just using some paint, just spreading the paint out and putting the stamp onto it, but it didn't really come out that well. So another little journaling card with some trims here. It is fun to kind of mess around with some paints and inks and having a little bit of fun. But like I said, if I'd have known she had done them, I really wouldn't have sat there, because it took me ages to do them tags. A pocket here with a journaling card with the stag on there. I do love the stag. And there's one with the deer and the bunny rabbits. And inside here there is some journaling cards, because I'd shrunk them down to put on the tags, and then I didn't want to put them on the tags. So another large tag. I do really like this kit. It's my favourite so far. I love all of Andrea's kits, but you just get one every now and again that you just can't stop thinking about or want to play with. So, and this is one of them. Another large tag that I made, and another journaling card, and then the little squirrel. He's so cute. It looks really cold though. Paper bag for doily. Again, I've done the lined paper on the flap, and we've got the squirrel here again. Another journaling card, and another tag that I made, again using the words from Andrea on the vellum, and then I just went around it with a black pen just to highlight it a little bit. I've done some stitching on the tags as well. The only thing with this was the beak, and well, a little bit of the head and the beak of the bird is there, but you can still see it when you open it out. Flip, Edith Holden book page, another flip with the journaling page, the journaling lined page on the flap, and here we just have the hare, the owl and the birdies. And I just made a double pocket using one of the pages from the kit. I do like these, they're so pretty. And here again another scallop circle with one of the embellishments from the kit. paper bag, doily, another flip out with the lines, another tag, and it says, in the depth of winter I finally learned that within me they lay an invincible, maybe I forgot something. In the depths of winter I finally learned that within me they lay an invincible. No, that is it. That is it. Just didn't sync well with my head then. Another little journaling card. So that is that. It's a nice feel again. Do like how a journal feels. Crazy. I know in one of my last videos someone said, I said the same thing about, oh, the journal feels good in your hands, and quite a lot of people actually agree with that. They like holding them, they feel good, which is really good, because if you want to hold it, then hopefully you're going to use it. So the link to the kits will be below, and don't forget to check out the freebie page on Andrea's website, which is called ARTYmaze.com, and she has still got her Etsy store as well, and this will be for sale in my shop as well, so that will be linked below. Like the snowflakes, so pretty. I just realised, oh no, they are all the same. I thought they were all slightly different, but they are the same. So if you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.